You are now listening to Rebelz Radio.
We are Bonfire Rebels. We're a hip-hop duo. We make boom bap, alternative, psychedelic, conscious rap.
Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe Jo mamela umculo uzokhona Bon senzi belulu uzophona Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe Siyabe
That's dumb, sebona phambili. Senza kakhulu,
too much.
The rappers are cool,
Lose touch,
no fire,
chill vibe,
we don't die.
immortal.
Mama lemtolo, hlala sesitu, zamobhala nje izingoma. Asengiqhubu nomvo.
Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe Siwa sivuka insuku zidlule qhubeka impilo sihambe
About to take you to church. Happy Easter, everybody. This is your Easter special by Bonfire Rebels. Episode what?
10. Episode 10.
He said it. I did too. 10 Will, we here.
This is not what it looks like. Shout out Bemused. Shout out Bemused.
African birth, ethnical language mispeak.
African language.
African birth, ethnical language mispeak. African birth, ethnical language
Shout
mispeak.
out Beam song now.
African birth, ethnical language misplaced, somewhere nurturing, linguistic misbehaving, illness, forsaken health, turning out to his course about when sick and becoming delivered with foreign speech. Now I lay in the bed of lingering slang, a witness with colloquial nursery. I've lost my mother tongue, muted by Western metamorphosis, silence my form muted. Newton couldn't explain the gravity of my assigning change. Altered melanin history, passed down in generation past tense. Hence, I'm a torn teddy bear. My internal fluff exits, but my punch gets entangled in the play of roughhousing. My inner tenderness left me empty with each fighting breath given. I lose my insights. Now I'm just a hollow bear. Bare-bone brains flexing intelligence as my mind leaves heavy encyclopedias and article dumbbells that tone my mental response. Thought
The most advanced is the human form. 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 Before we knew about machines that read this coded text. Before the zeros had controls, the dozy valueless. Illiterate in many ways, but never needed test. Now, civilized society, we take it
backward steps.
Skin like the soul, rich in ways unquantifiable. Jump to the point that we're high above the sky, mind you. Sound waves travel further than the rockets do. The key to life is breaking through so you can see the truth. It's all in plain sight, just understand the patterns. Pay a fortune for an idea, look outside for answers. Transformed into where nobody fell in love with the captor. Adopted all these wicked ways, fed us fear of the rapture. The story is one we have to write with hidden chapters. Direction printed in our fingers with the last one's division. Streamed into your head, avoiding hackers. The mission conjured for the signal from ancestors. It's all in plain sight. Study African symbols through the cradle of mankind. Trees carry the wisdom, transcending human form, living Mother Nature's system, connected with the infinite. Dance to the harsh rhythm, dance to the harsh rhythm. Yo, the most advanced is the human form. 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 Understand we've been living wrong. Lost in time, we've been singing songs. Transmitting waves from a world beyond. Transmitting waves from a world beyond.
Falling through the cracks like sacrificial pawns in a chest. And learn to play along with the best. Until the world is born, we're depressed. And over the horizon is death. With the sword in a duel, spin around in a loop. Jesus spells in a room, shoot the ground to the moon. Born as kings to the throne. A native tribe gone with the wind. I know every child's born with a sin. In his eyes fire burns deep within. Meditate, don't try, intervene. And knowledge free the robbers, niggas turn into machines. The end of the spectrum looking grim. It's not to be spoken, take a glimpse inside of a vortex when I dream.
The most advanced is the human form.
His body a vessel, soul is trapped in the darkness.
Trying to make sense of the sky that we pray up to.
Never been the type to detach. I just reinform people cause we're living under threat.
The currency could crash and niggas drowning dead. Niggas drowning dead.
Rebelz
The most
Radio.
advanced is the human form.
Yeah.
The most advanced is the human form. The most advanced is the human form.
Yeah.
The most advanced is the human form. Understand we've been living wrong. Lost in time, we've been singing songs. Transmitting waves from a world beyond. Transmitting waves from a world beyond. Rebelz Radio.
This is it. Peace, yo.
Live sessions. We're doing a show on the 29th of January. June.
June, man.
29th
month.
June.
Free tickets.
Bonfirerebels.com.
Bonfirerebels.com.
Bonfirerebels.com. Bonfirerebels.com. Bonfirerebels.com.
Yeah, I should have a t-shirt like that.
Bonfirerebels.com.
Yeah.
Bonfirerebels.com. Bonfirerebels.com. Goodbye.
Yeah.
The process of getting to the product as the Bonfire Rebels.
So we meet on weekends. During the
Weekends?
week, yes.
Okay.
So during the week, we do whatever that we have to do to make the parts happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we on Saturday, Syke usually comes to my place in the morning, and when we meet, we sit. I'll tell him whatever I was listening to, whatever thing I saw that was interesting, whatever I heard, and then we'll talk about that. We talk for long periods. We talk and chill more than we make music.
Yeah.
And then I'll play him what beats I was making, because we make beats.
Yeah.
So I'll play him beats. Or he'll just go on my laptop and go to the folder with his beats.
Stash.
We listen to the beats and then we decide on a word or whatever perspective based on what we learned, what we thought was important during the week. So when we have that idea and that concept, we'll take a walk.
Yeah.
Go outside. We're close to the mall, so we'll go to the mall, buy chips, snacks, or we'll go to a little parking lot close by. We'll go there and skate while we're talking about this concept listening to the beat that he selected, and then we'll decide to write or hum things. We always hum melodies, hum phrases, or think about this phrase and break it down. What does this phrase mean? Then we decide that this is the message that is important. What's the best way to present it? And we talk a lot, and then the writing is the last part that happens where, okay, we've got this concept, this is what we want to say, and then we put a timer on so that we don't do too much. And then at the end of the
What
end
is
of
the
that,
timer for? The timer is for like the creative process.
no,
Okay.
the timer is to write your verse.
Yeah, I'm saying that. It's
Yeah.
like basically
Well,
the creative process, like writing.
Yeah, it's part of
and then
that.
when the timer is like,
It's done.
like mine is like,
If it's
oh,
done,
guys,
it's done.
we're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, so the process is the whole day where we're talking and chilling, and then the writing is only 30 minutes or an hour. And yeah,
To continue, what we also decided was to be about the music that we make, because sometimes you can project so far that you don't see. So we decided like to backtrack, starting from 2019 when we met. We were like, okay, this phase we were like this, and then 2020 happened. In 2020, that's where we were actually forced to do a lot. Like, I visited AV a lot of times, bruh. Like, a lot of
Every
times.
other day.
Yeah. Any chance I got, if they say, nah, it's cool to go outside, I'm out. I'm going to Centurion, I'm doing the most. What we do is we plan. We just sit down, we write. Like, okay, today we're going to do this. Tomorrow we're doing this. And we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. And we're going to continue. So we ended up making so much songs that we started releasing them like recently. And what I've heard from the first offerings until now is that everything connects.
Yeah.
What we were saying when it was vivid, it became clear right now. Like, for real.
Yeah. Yo, man. I got you, man. Shout out to everybody. Last day of 2022
Yeah.
in the Drakensberg.
Hell yeah.
Pretoria boys, Eastern Cape boys.
Hell yes.
I feel like you guys, I mean, I know your music and it sounds like well thought out.
Yeah.
The way you're describing it. I'm looking at the time like, yeah, you don't have that much time. And we haven't even said a lot, but
Yeah.
there's so much you touched on as far as like your personalities, like your personal stories coming from the Eastern Cape, going into Pretoria, making the music. But then, okay, Sharp, you're writing these things, you're recording these things. What is the business looking like, and when do you decide that now Bonfire Rebels is going to be a concept of 2 MCs and 2 producer DJs? Like, because I've seen you guys have sets as like a duo DJ set, and then I've seen you guys rap together. You know, so yeah, like what does the business look like from perspective of like the DJ duo thing that you guys are doing and the rapper duo thing that you guys are doing?
so we make beats much more than we make music. So that's a personal interest that we have. So we make beats every day, and we like the beat making culture, and we feel like that is something that's ignored. Because sounds are important. Sounds give you ideas and perspective on what to say on the song. So we, for a long time, wanted a place to go where we would listen to beats, meet beat makers, and we didn't have that. And a place where hip hop can be the only thing played. So we decided to start a backyard YouTube show.
Yeah,
play beats.
I've checked out your episodes, by the way. I'm sure you've seen like the likes and stuff. Like,
So that was, that was the initial thing there, was to practice, to perform, and also just play beats for each other.
expression.
Sure.
You know, but that's what I picked up. I mean, my favorite song on that project is a jam called Bad Joke.
Bad joke.
Yeah, it's actually like bad joke. I was listening to your project in the middle of the night, man. So it also started making me think a lot. But the one that stood out the most to me was Bad Joke. And you only see Bad Joke once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yes, sir.
That's what I mean. It's like even the titles of the song, it's not based on the hook or anything. So why do you do it like that? I guess maybe it's not for me to explain, but for you to explain to us as the listeners that we do this shit like this.
We also then have a specific pattern. I'ma just say from my point of view, you know, when I go to the studio and I find AV, there's like, yo, I just made this beat last night, you know, just listen to it. I listen to it first and then I'm like, yo, bro, what is going on in your head? Like, what's happening in your head, bro? Like, explain to me. For real, like, I do say that, like, explain to me what was happening. Why, you know? And then with those questions, and then I come up with my own crazy thoughts now. I'm like, all right, it's putting me in this specific space, this song. And all of a sudden I have a melody in mind. And then I'm mumbling that melody, and then Avi's like, nah, record that.
Okay, so that's like your creative process.
Yes.
That's generally.
Generally.
Okay.
And then after that, we're like, you know what, we need space. We need to see the world outside. I mean, we're in the middle of a session here. We're like, nah, let's go outside, bro. And then we just walk. We walk, then when we come back, there's something solid on the table.